you don't trust your friend to be in the same household as your spouse or significant other, then why is that your significant other? And better yet, why is that your friend?
Yeah, I've got mixed feelings on this one. I'm 100% with the idea that if you cannot trust your friends to be in your home, why are they in your home? Why are they your friends? If you can't trust your man to be faithful to you, why would you be in a relationship with this person? You know, if you don't have trust, what do you have? Nothing. However, I also don't believe in leaving windows open for opportunity either. I can't remember who it was. I think it was gospel singer Kiki Sheard, if I'm not mistaken, who had posted some stuff online saying that, you know, it's a boundary for her that women are not, even unless they're family members, I think is what she said. But women in general, her female friends, are not allowed to stay the night in her home. That she'll put them up in a hotel, but they are not allowed to stay the night in her home. And there are people who are labeling her as, you know, being very controlling or very insecure. And I don't think so. Everybody has things that they are and are not comfortable with. And I think the number one thing that is important, especially when you're in a relationship with somebody else, is that you have to remain true to yourself and what makes you comfortable. And if the person that you're with has issues with the fact that you say that certain things make you uncomfortable in that relationship, you should be questioning whether or not the relationship that you're in even makes sense to be in at that point. I kind of come from the train of thought that it's like, okay, you never know what you would and wouldn't do. You think you do, but you never know. It's kind of like whenever you say, look, I would never. And then like later down the line, you find yourself doing the exact same thing that you said you would never, ever consider doing. And because that is such a real thing and that is such a human thing to do. Personally, do I like the idea of, my female friends staying for extended periods of time in my home? Now, for me personally, I'm like, if you want to stay the weekend, stay the weekend. But could I imagine like my friends spending like a full week in my home, 2 weeks in my home? If something happened where they needed a place to stay, like for them to be in my home for, again, months at a time? Probably not. The situation would have to be extenuated. And honestly, if I had the finances to support them in any way, I'd rather put them up in an Airbnb for a month than to have them stay physically in my home. Now, again, at the end of the day, if you have a friend or if you have a partner who's going to do what they're going to do, they're going to do what they're going to do, even if you do put up parameters. However, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong to set up parameters in general if it makes you feel better. You got to do what makes you feel good.